Welcome to part 5 of the Scott Pilgrim playthrough. Outside of Wallace's secret shop, I'm here to buy an ambrosia, which is this game's E-tank. Wait, what do you mean this game already has an E-tank? The ambrosia will restore your health and guts points, and you can take it with you on the go, but it's expensive. Oh, nice of you to join in, bird. I'm not sure if the microphone picked that up, but there was a random bird squawking outside my window. I'm not cutting that out, by the way. The next boyfriends on the list are Kaio and Ken Katayanagi, who Ramona dated at the same time. Damn, Ramona got around. Well, if Ramona was horny, Scott is horny, Stills is horny, Wallace is horny, everybody's horny in this universe. Alright, it's time to take on the Katayanagi twins. Wait a minute, why is my shirt jade? Oh wait, I'm playing this on a different day and I forgot to change the defaults. Never mind that, I'm kind of all over the place today. I am taking this subspace highway just to get some extra money, but I will be backtracking through the level because I take no prisoners. Oh, I didn't know subspace highways can mimic high schools. Oh boy. Has anybody ever told you that high school is the best time of their lives? Because no, it's not. I mean, you do kind of have a bit more freedom, but you also have a shit ton of more homework, and you have to deal with the occasional prick. So, yeah, I'm good on high school. I did take this really neat video game course in high school, though. I would do something like that again. But other than that, I'm good on high school. I already graduated like 5 years ago. I'm good. The Katayanagi's occupations are award-winning roboticists and pop stars. Or at least in the movie they're pop stars. Their power and skills are robotics, inventing skills, mechanism, musical talent, complete control over robots, high fighting skills, and summoning. And their hobbies are playing at concerts, again a movie thing, and sending robots after Scott. And their goals are to defeat the Sex Bomb and kill Scott. Just like everybody else. Not much of the twins' past are known, but it is stated that they were the ones to dump Ramona due to her cheating on them with each other. Damn, Ramona. Look, she's dabbled with being a bitch. It kind of happens to everybody. Or at least I think it does. Hopefully. Is she the only one? They share an almost symbiotic relationship, constantly completing each other's phrases, so they are Venom. They began sending robot after robot to chase and destroy the titular character Scott Pilgrim, but they are all defeated. Their roles in the movie were slightly reduced, and by slightly I mean they only had like 5 minutes of screen time. This was due to the fact that the actors did not know how to speak English, and therefore their dialogue was cut. And I mean, you could have just had them speak Japanese a little bit and sub over that, like get a translator to do subtitles, I don't know. I am disappointed that the case were just kind of there and gone in the film. I mean, sure, they had a good music battle, but could have used at least 10 more minutes of them on screen. And what is this movie, like, I think it's 2 hours? No, it's like 1 hour and 55 minutes, so yeah, there's a cost of time, but still, you could have used at least 5 or 10 minutes of them. At least their video game counterparts are memorable. The reason why is because this stage is just that damn awesome. You got people in Halloween costumes, which I don't believe this story takes place on Halloween, or even near Halloween, but whatever. And you also got robots trying to kill you. And we're back at the beginning of the level. I just wanted to clear out this room because Scott is an equal opportunity robot basher. Even though nobody's a robot, yet. But this guy's pretending to be a robot. Let's beat him up. Once you go through a subspace highway door, you cannot re-enter it, so it's just a one-time only per level thing. There are exceptions to the rules where you can go into subspace twice because there are 2 entry points in the level. But since this level only has 1 entry point, you can only go into subspace once. Even Ramona, who has the portal to subspace in her purse, still needs to use the door somehow. And that was Scott Pilgrim showing off. If you press and hold the light attack button, the character will just do a taunt, which is pretty much useless in single player. But in multiplayer, if you time it right with your friends, there will be this gigantic screen nuke Yeti attack thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's in the movie, but it's freaking insane. And the weird thing is, I can't even find that Yeti in the comic books. I think that was just an original idea from the movie. God damn it. That's what I like about this franchise. All three Scott Pilgrim media are basically their own universes, but they also acknowledge each other. Like this game, for example, it mixes up the fight scenes from the comic books and the movie. Now, if you remember the Roxy Richter fight, it wasn't in Ramona's backyard in the movie. It was in a nightclub, and Ramona did most of the fighting. The Roxy fight was taken from the comic books, but it still has its own unique twist on it. This robot barely blocked, so he's pretty easy to take down. I mean, look at him, I'm just gonna destroy him in like no time. I think your protection needs a bit more protection. But Robot 01 was just a mini-boss. The real boss is still to come. Oh hey, that's Gideon. Oh, wait, where's he going? Come back! Ah, more Halloween gangsters. Lovely. The guys with the skull mask are just power swaps of the emo purple-haired guys, so they're basically just really quick. And they just stay away from you. I hate those guys. There's a store right by the fire escape here that sells fillets mignon and hamburgers. They're pretty good health items if I do say so myself. They also sell tropical punch and iced teas for when you want to take things on the go. Here's the store right here. Along with 4 goons. Hey look, I know the filet mignon is tasty, but it's not worth to die for. There are occasions where certain shops will just not let Scott in unless you restart the level. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or not, but I don't remember that happening in the PS3 version. Or maybe it's an actual gameplay feature, who knows. Like the clerks are just fed up with Scott shit. It's just like in the movie where the lady at Delicious Cup was swearing at Scott like a sailor, but it's 13 rated, so the swears were just Atari sounds. And Scott was like, "Can I just get a macchiato?" And the lady just gives him a macchiato. This movie is just hilarious. Anyway, I'm just gonna eat this filet mignon to boost my stats and get the hell out of here. I never actually had Canadian food before. I've heard of poutine, which are fries with gravy and cheese on it, and it looks like it can give me a heart attack. This part you want to book it because you got the robot arms destroying the fire escape. And if you get caught, you might possibly get glitched and be able to walk up the wall like a regular fucking Spider-Man. Spider Scott. Now that I said that, there's probably gonna be some Spider Scott fan art. Oh, wait a minute, there actually is. It's not Scott Pilgrim in the spider costume, but it's Spider-Man in the Scott Pilgrim art style. And it's still hilarious. And then Streets of Rage 4 would rip this boss fight off. That's actually really ironic. This boss fight here is simple yet tricky. You have to hit the hands, but the hands have really weird hitboxes, so I'm making it look easy, but trust me, it's more annoying to just try to feel out the hitboxes, so your best bet is just drop kicking. It will occasionally grab you, but you can button mash to free yourself. There's this move where Super Fighting Robot shoots rockets at random spots on the roof. You should be fine if you stay still, but if there's a reticle aimed right at you, just move. Alright, it's time to fight you. Bring it on, you son of a bitch. Wait a minute. Wait, where are you going? Come back! He just kind of like backed off. When one of the robot's arm is destroyed, it will resort to doing this laser, which will fill up the middle part of the screen, instead of the usual missile attack. Oh good, one arm down, one more to go. I either get in this pattern where I either take the boss down super easily or I cannot just hit the thing to save my life. It's one of those bosses. Alright, you stupid Voltron ripoff, I'm gonna tear you apart limb by— Ow! Man, that was a good thing I bought that ambrosia from Wallace. He is the best gay roommate ever. Oh damn, I forgot about this flamethrower attack. You can just jump over that, you'll be fine. This is where we fight the Katayanagis. Again, departing from the movie, the Katayanagis were fought in a club. And also a strange little Easter egg, you punch those statues and they melt. What kind of gold are they getting? That's not even gold, that's like bronze. Man, the Katayanagis are cheapskates. There is some kick-ass music going on in the background. Unfortunately, you can just barely hear it because there's a muffle effect. And also I'm talking. Sorry about that. And this part likes to get platform heavy like the original Double Dragon, even though people don't really like the original Double Dragon's platforming sections. You have to jump over beds of spikes. And Scott with the kick, miss, uppercut, miss, fireball, you missed all of that. Oh, I can't throw him off the screen into the spikes. That makes me a little sad. So what's your favorite joke in the movie? I think mine has to be the part where Scott is trying to get away from knives. He freaking jumps out of a window. That's the funniest scene in the movie for me because not only does Scott jump out the window, but it's just Wallace's deadpan expression the whole time. You know what? He just left. Yeah. Sorry. Then there's also Knives throughout the scene, who's just blissfully unaware of the fact that Scott just crashed through a window, grabbed his jacket, and then walked behind her. I mean, yeah, it was partially concealed by the door and Wallace, but she clearly saw him crash through a window. And she's like, oh, okay. If you hadn't seen the movie, please watch it. It's just a really enjoyable film. I'm not sure if we'll ever get another comedy like that again, or just a hilarious film in general in 2021, but you never know. Maybe Michael Cera will come back, hopefully. This part is balls, literally. It's really random where the balls will end up. Like, sometimes they just veer right towards you, other times they won't come near you. Like, it's really stupid how it's set up. You can't block the balls because that won't work. You can't go too far down south of the screen, otherwise you'll end up in spikes. So yeah, I suck at this part. This part of the stage does not have any shops, so I'm in danger of losing a life, but it doesn't really matter because I have 3 extra lives to spare. And this is a really good song. I can't believe there's a muffle effect over most of it. Anyway, this is the last screen of Mooks before we have to take on the K's. There are more Yakuza members and security guards here. Or at least these guys look like Yakuza members, I don't know what they are. Those metallic canes are really lethal, especially when you level up the character's weapon power. And you also have to rank up to level 8 or 9 in order to strike with a weapon really fast. Instead of 1 hit per combo, it's now 3. Every character can essentially hit people really fast with baseball bats. There's also the ground and pound. Remember in stage 1 where I was just eagerly standing over an opponent just trying to get the first hit? Well, not anymore. You can just punch them on the ground. I mean, you can do that as early as stage 1 with the slide kick, but it's more efficient to just ground and pound them. You just press down and heavy attack in order to do it, and each character has their own unique animation for the ground and pound, so Scott just basically punches, Ramona uses her hammer, slowly, and I forgot what Kim does. I think she just curb stomps them. And nice little attention to detail, the 2 halves of this statue are the 2 halves of the Katayanagis. So Kyle and Ken being Kevin, will use double team attacks and are pretty much inseparable, unless you separate them of course. They're not that difficult to take down, and just like with the Roxy fight, they don't have as much health as prior bosses. Then again, there is 2 of them, and I'm guessing they don't want you to fight a brick wall, since there are 2 of them, I don't know. You cannot block the double hurricane kick, but you can usually tell when they're about to do it. They just lock hands and initiate the move. Pretty simple indeed. I got a bad feeling about this. Let's turn that bad feeling into a good feeling and play as Wallace for a little bit. And unlike Stills, Wallace does indeed have a blue hoodie, so he's already my favorite character in the game. No, I'm kidding, but Wallace is still great in his own way. He fights pretty much like Stills in that he's got the elbow drop, he's also got the running elbow strike, as well as that weird little desperation attack where he explodes the area. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see it in a few minutes. Like right here. Yeah, what is that? Stills does it too. There are also some slight variations in the animations. Like if you look at Wallace's hand, you'll see a beer bottle and that's what blows people away. Stills does not have that. But other than that, Wallace and Stills are pretty much the same except for a few specials. This may or may not be lazy, but I like Stills' fighting style, therefore I like Wallace's fighting style. And I wish Ramona would be better. Anyway, I'll see you in part 6 where we have to take on our negative Nancy.